2024 versus 2025 Ram 1500 Laramie Level 1, where you actually get a lot more truck for less money with the 2025. Price decrease and more truck. Let's go over everything that you gain with the 25, and there's a few things that you actually lose on the 2025. Let's go over it. Let's go over the things you actually lose first on the 25, because it's actually a pretty short list. These are both almost identical trucks. I'll go over the window stickers here shortly. This 25 has actually got more equipment for less money, actually a lot more equipment, but here's what you're losing if you're deciding between a 24 and a 25. I mean, this truck's been around for about 6 model years, very minor changes. Now we got the new refresh truck here. First off, on the front ends, these are both Laramie Level 1s, no sport, no night edition. As you can see, what you're losing in the headlights is the running lights. It doesn't always come through on camera there, it comes through flashing. In person, it's a solid LED running light. Now over here, all you get is chrome strips. So no more light, that's your running light right there, your turn signal. But you do get standard LED headlights on the Ram, even down to the Bighorn and the Tradesman. To get nice running lights, you have to step up to a limited Longhorn or new tungsten trim. And that is the same when you come to the back of the truck. As you can see here, you got LED turn signals, LED running lights on the 24, and that is the only other thing that you are losing on the 25. You have halogen and halogen here, and I believe that reverse light is LED. But again, really the big thing is the lighting. That's the only major downfall of the 25. You still have blind spot on both trucks. Now move the blind spot sensor, because it used to be right here. That's why you had the nice fancy tail light. Now it is actually down here in this new trim piece right here. So as you can see on that one, has a very small trim piece. 25, much larger trim piece, because this is your blind spot monitor. And the only other thing actually that you're losing on the inside is this right here. This no longer has accessory on the key. You just have off and run. So if you go through here, you cycle through, gotta wait for it to completely shut off. You just go straight to run. So no more accessory mode. You just gotta put it in run, and then you just shut off your AC or whatever. Another thing you lose with the 25 is a oil dipstick. So now you have this gauge right here that shows your oil level on the truck. So that is the only way to check your oil, is off of this gauge right here in the menus. Now let's go over everything that you gain going to 25. It is incredible. Let's start off with the window sticker. Got both window stickers right here, the 2024 and the 2025. As you can see, the real difference here, look at the base price. You start at $58,000, 25, you would think price increase $63, but it comes with a whole slew of just standard features. And when you come over here to the optional equipment, these trucks are spec'd very similar. So you have a level 1 equipment group. This one has an anti-spin, Hemi, wheel liners, and 20-inch wheels. Now when you come over here to the 25, same level 1 equipment group, very small. It's because all that stuff over there, now standard, along with other things like adaptive cruise control and just a whole bunch of safety features that we'll go take a look at. The 25 has a 392 axle ratio, a 33-gallon fuel tank, and a trailer brake controller, so that's almost $1,000 more in equipment. And look at the final price, $69,240 for the 25. And this one over here, the 24, you're looking at $69,900 for less truck. Actually, a lot less truck. The only thing you're losing is LED runners and LED taillights. You're getting a lot more truck for the money. So a lot of people think, oh, 25, they did price increases. They actually did price decreases, because you're getting a lot of truck for about $1,000 less. If you took off these options right here, this truck would be over $1,000, probably $1,500 less than the outgoing 2024. But you can also see the fuel economy, 1822. And then over here, you can also, over here, you actually get one less in the city, 17, but you get 24 on the highway. That's where it really kicks in. You get the same MPG combined, but if you do a lot of highway driving, this is the truck for you, the 2025. That does have to do in part that this one has a 392 axle ratio, and this one over here only has a 321. So lower number means better fuel economy, less towing. This one over here could tow more, and obviously we'll get a little worse fuel mileage because of the lower geared ratio. But since we're here in the 2024, I want to first take over and kind of like show you guys what you lose and gain here in the back seat. So in 24, you don't have slide to recline. They took that away over the years, going through the model years. These seats are fixed. Now this center console, you have the small center console right here. So now let's go look at the 25 for the back seat. And you do get heated rear seats, power outlets, all that. Climate control back here, really great. Even on the 24, let's look at the 25. Going to the 25 here now, still got all those same features that you had in the 24, but look at this. They went back to the nice full center console. You got the nice big storage compartment, and look at this, you got slide to recline seats. Very nice back here. Like, I'm a big guy and I'm comfy. Like, there's plenty of leg room. I'm 6'2", and I'm sitting behind myself, and this seat's like all the way back basically. And you know, slide, I can go back here, sit normal, and I mean, just all the room in the world. This is by far the most roomy cab over Ford, Chevy, GM, Toyota, just all of them. It is really nice in here in the back seat. Back to the 24, let's just show you guys a few little differences. Here's kind of your trim pieces. Here's your window switch controls. Look down here in the floorboards. You'll notice how this is kind of big and roomy there. They have the same UI from this truck to that truck. It's the same Uconnect 5, you know, wireless CarPlay, all that. Also over here you can see, look, there is the accessory mode. If you have the accessory and then run, and then if you put your foot on the brake, you can start it up. Hear that nice Hemi purr. Now take note over here, look at the gauge cluster. You can kind of see, you got the normal setup. All these are customizable. You get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 customizable spots. You can change all those by going to screen setup, and you can change all those spots right there to whatever you want. You know, you don't have adaptive cruise in the 24. You know, you still have nav. You still have a lot of nice features in the 24. You got the sliding center console, power outlet down there, phone holder, more USB ports. I mean, just a really nice truck on the 24. But now let's look at the 25 and see what you gain. Starting with the door trim panel, you get more different accents. It's more like a fake wood there. You have different door switch controls. This is for like when towing mirrors, you get the full power towing mirrors and everything. Look down here, you actually get this nice big footrest now for 25, so they changed that up a little bit. Pretty much the exact same seats. A lot of the stuff's the same. They did change like the screen kind of around here. These buttons have like a little more of a contour to them. Otherwise, same UI here. Now, I did say in the title that they copied Chevy, and Ram did copy Chevy. If you know, I'll put on the screen right here, the Chevy heated seat, you know, cooled seat controls. You've always been able on a Chevy to do just the back. That way, if you know, your back's hurting or something, you can have just the back heat and not have the bottom heated. Now in Ram, you can do the same thing. Look at this. You can turn on, not only with the heat, you can do this. Look at this, you got a zone button. You could do zones now on the Ram. So they did copy Chevy and make it way better, because not only you can do it with heat, but you can do it with ventilated too. You can change the zones. You want just the back or you want just the bottom, and it actually kind of changes the pressure, because when you have them both, you feel it like, say, 50% on each one, but when you do it to just the back, oh my gosh, it is like a hurricane coming through there. Maybe because it's a hurricane. But yeah, so pretty cool. So there is a feature that they not only copied, but they greatly improved on Chevy there. Now you have multi-zone for the seats. So you can have just the back cooled, or you could have just the bottom heated if you want. So you can kind of pick and choose there. Look at the screen here. This is what they changed. Now you lost one of your spots over here. So you had 7 spots to customize. Now you only got 6, because now this one right here is like a dedicated, because now the truck has active lane management and lane centering. So it'll do a great job of just keeping you in the lane. So you got that active lane management. So now it's constantly on the screen there. So you can't customize that spot anymore. Otherwise, you can still customize all the other, spots like you could before. Another thing that you're gaining going to the 25, so you got the adaptive cruise now, which is really nice. All the safety features, the forward collision warning, the pedestrian braking, all that, plus adaptive cruise with stop and go. And now you get drive modes too. So on Laramie and up, you get drive modes with the Hurricane engine. And look at this, you guys can go down here, vehicle info, you can kind of just scroll through them. I'll show you guys. You got snow mode, and they have a little description here. So it automatically puts it in 4 auto, and shows you, shifts optimized for traction. And you have tow. That one would also puts it in 4 auto, because man, this truck has so much torque. It just breaks the tires loose on command. And then you have sport. Again, this one will turn off traction control over there, and you kind of just get little things. And also the steering is also adjusted too. So look at this, it firms up the steering and just kind of makes it better for handling. And then you have off-road, and then you just kind of can keep it on auto if you want. So with the drive modes there, it's really cool, really nice. Kind of gives you more customizability on how you want the truck to feel when you're driving, because auto to sport is a huge difference. Like, you feel like you're in a Challenger. With sport, you feel like you're just driving, a nice like Wagoneer, cruiser, nice comfort car when you're an auto. Here, look at else what you're gaining. So you still have the same seats here, but look at this. Standard now with the level 1 equipment group, you get wireless charging now on the 2025. Still got all the same great power outlets. And obviously this one has a trailer brake controller option in. Otherwise, the UI is pretty much the same. The only other thing you're getting is here, we'll shut the truck off. Take the key here and we'll lock it. And look at this, it'll actually power fold the mirrors. That is a new for 2025. Here we go, with the 25, you get a lot more truck, a lot more of a comfortable truck for the money. I mean, you're paying about $1,000 less unless you option in some nicer features, which are really not good to have, you know, like the trailer brake controller, the 392, the bigger fuel tank. You know, you're paying the same amount of money for more truck, a lot more truck. I mean, if it were my money, I mean, I love the Hemi V8. I've owned one. I had a Dodge Charger RT. It was a great engine, but if it were my money, I would buy this truck all day. It just makes sense. It's not only faster, more powerful, can tow more. It's quicker, it's safer, more safety features. Yes, you lose the taillights, but I'm sure it's easy to go and upgrade these taillights. Another thing you actually gain too, I didn't even mention this, on 24s, a trailer hitch wasn't even standard. You had to option that in. On the 2025s, the Class 4 receiver hitch is standard again. They brought it back. I don't mind the headlights. They look great. They're bright. You have LED fog lights, LED headlights. I mean, it really is a nice truck. I think the 25 is really a win for Ram. I mean, still, it is kind of crazy that it is $69,000 for a level 1 Laramie. That's where they're really missing, I would say, on the market right now. But otherwise, it's a good truck. If you were looking at a 24 to a 25, the 25 is the clear choice in my opinion. Unless you just want, you know, a tried and true Hemi, you better get it fast because they stopped building the 24s a long time ago. What dealers have of 24s is all they have of 24s. So once those are gone, they're gone. And you know, 25s are the future. I really do like the new styling, like just going through it there. Like I love the new front bumper. Another thing is, if you guys look at the windshield up here, you have this big cutout there for the, just because this one just has forward collision warning. And now it's a little bit of a smaller cutout up there for that. So you have more visibility as a driver because they moved that sensor right there. So another little thing they changed up. Really nice looking trucks. I mean, this Delmonico red with the chrome, I think looks really good. I like that combination. I really do like the new wheels though on the 25. I think they look better personally. I like the new design. I was never too partial to the 24 ones. There's everything different between a level 1 Laramie and a level 1 Laramie. Once we get like a nicer tungsten or limited trim, I'm gonna do something like that. I'd like to do like a level 1 limited versus level 1 limited. Hopefully we still have some level 1 limited 24s by the time those ones come in. I'll leave my work email down below so you guys can hit me up if you guys want to buy one of these trucks. Also, you can contact me on Instagram. I'll have that down there too. Thank you guys for watching, and hit that like button down below, and see you guys in the next video.